bit more of the Saigon scenes. And look at it. Look at it. The traffic is... Yeah, the traffic's out to play. The traffic is out to play. I gotta get settled though, man, because train rides after a while, man, can get exhausting. You know what I mean? If I really wanted to, I could have just bought a ticket, you know what I mean, while I was in China. But my main thing was I wanted to get a good feel of, plus I don't know when exactly the next time I'll be in China, so I want to see a little bit of China, see some of what Vietnam is like. Tiger beer is disgusting. I'm just gonna point that out. Tiger beer doesn't have that smoothness or that sweetness. It's kind of, I don't know, it's real harsh, real carbonated. It's like a bitterness to it, harshness to it. Let's see, maybe some other, maybe they have some other. I mean, they have imports. They have like a Sapporo. I see some Thai beer imports. I don't know, man. I think for what it's worth, I'm gonna have to mess with the Chinese liquor, mess with that Pearl River draft. And it's hot as hell too. It's hot. It is. I'm gonna have to ditch this hoodie because southern Vietnam brings the heat. Let me get the hell out of here. Book a taxi and just get things popping from there. Second full night, and look how massive the traffic is. Look how massive. Traffic is. But massive. But yeah. Want to explore. Probably Japantown later on tonight. I don't even know which part of Saigon I'm at, but it's just, I don't know, it reminds me of a few places. Yeah, man, gotta get things settled. Gotta hit the ground running with this because it's pretty much Vietnam or bust. Yeah, so I gotta hit the ground running, teaching. Gotta hit the ground running with a lot of stuff. Yeah. D is back on the scene, hot as hell. Ho Chi Minh or Saigon, I just say mostly people call it Saigon, but whatever. Ho Chi Minh, Saigon. Yeah, the heat is out, man. Back in Southeast Asia, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're talking. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and the heat is crazy. So, yeah, different atmosphere. It also could be because I don't know. I mean, partly it is Southeast Asia. I guess partly as well. Alright, scrap. It's there's people cooking all the time on pots and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure it adds to the heat as well. Yeah. Bustling. What's this district? Deep in the local territory. because I don't know what. I don't know. Yeah, Saigon, affordable. Even rides affordable. You can get a fancy full course meal for like $15 type. You know what I mean? So Ho Chi Minh is definitely a little where your boy can stretch his dollars until I have an opportunity to make some more. Yeah, I really want to hit up. Here's the thing, I'm not sure how the VIP massage places are here. Do they let you go to full swing without paying the full fee? I don't know. I think the street action might be more up my alley, so we're gonna try that a little soon. If not tomorrow, because I gotta boogie on down, get cleaned up. Also, I gotta look into getting my data situation, because the thing about Vietnam, it's similar to China, where data is I don't know, data, like they don't give you adequate data, or they give you data, but like your connection, at least my connection is still off, so I gotta get that handled. I gotta get a few things situated. We're in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, at 8 at night, with the traffic flowing like crazy. Look at this. But you know what? I'll give Vietnam and the Vietnamese this. As busy and as crazy as the traffic is, pretty respectful. Let you breeze on through, let you live. Yeah, they may honk you, but they don't even honk you to death like that, really. They just, just like a short, like little honk like that. It's not anything crazy, you know what I mean? Because compared to Thailand, especially compared to China, like the traffic can get intense and very loud. I would say almost obnoxiously loud. But here, you see, I mean, you hear like a little honks here and there, but nothing real crazy, nothing real over the top. Especially for the traffic, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect it. There is a gruffness, but especially if you get, because you have like the popular dishes like District 1, things of that nature. I'm in District 93, so I'm I'm damn near at the airport. So deep in the local territory. Yeah, it's a different vibe, a different feel, but thing, alright. Everybody's so enduring. I noticed that, even though, because in China, durian is popular for some reason. At least southern China. Kind of makes sense though, because southern China, Southeast Asia is pretty similar in a lot of regards. Talk about like weather and like atmosphere, just something. I'm not gonna lie, driving a motorbike in Vietnam is kind of crazy because there's potholes on the roads and shit. So you'll be riding, then you feel a big bloop, you know what I mean? Knock you damn near off your ass. Yeah, I mean, developing country. They say first world problems terrible kind of situation. It is what it is. Oh, they got substance. Yeah, but get more comfortable. My second day, basically because I ventured, went further in. I mean, I explored more. And I didn't mean to say it like that, but I explored more. So. Yeah, definitely gotta see what Japantown is like. Geez, POV reporting live from the street scene. Yeah, I mean, Japantown is cool for sure. I guess the only thing about it is that, because I'm primarily a street and bar guy, and at least for the streets and bars, I know, at least for me, wasn't the best option. I mean, if you want a good, thorough time, I would say, the Rub Delights is probably your best bet. It's a smaller block, though. Definitely a smaller block. Gives me a vibe of like walking street, but like more compact. But yeah, it can. I don't know. It's like, how would I describe it? It's like not even walking street. I would say more of a Soy 6 sort of a vibe, like Soy 6, but it's more compact and less people, obviously. But yeah, I don't know, bar action. They're really trying to get your boy. I mean, there were like 3-4 chicks, but they wanted you to buy drinks for them, and then wasn't too open on other activities. But yeah, the best activities, though, I would say, I mean, the best bang for the buck is the massage. Now, it's gonna run you $60-$70, but you get over an hour. You get a thorough massage. I guess, what I'll give, because each place is different. Each place has its different vibe, its different attitude, its different atmosphere. I would say, at least in Japantown, it's more. It's pricier, but you get a better deal. It's pricier, but you definitely get a better deal. Japantown. In the thick of it again. Yet again. Something about getting adequate data in Vietnam is it's a hurdle to say the least. But we gotta get something cracking, because I want to do live. The goal is to do live streams and vlog action. You know what I mean? I can't quite do one without. I can't do one without adequate mobile data. You know what I mean? And even with uploading, I need adequate mobile data. So tomorrow, gotta boogie on down, get some mobile data. But yeah, the vibe, this is like really my 4th real day in Vietnam. And yeah, the traffic's the traffic. I guess a major complaint is the air quality is I can see the air quality lacking. You know what I mean? It's there's a real dirt to it. It's real. I need to get a mask too, because it can get in your throat. Oh shit. It can definitely get in your throat. Got an inhaler though for like $3, you know what I mean? So I should be straight if I have, you know, any asthma flare-ups. But yeah, there's a few things I gotta get adjusted to. A few things I gotta get adjusted to. You know, on the road to making this my home. Very much so. There's a few things that I gotta get used to. Definitely. The crazy traffic being one of them. Oh, shit. The rickety roads being another. You know what I mean? But getting around isn't that much. You can get around town. It depends on what time of day and how busy the traffic is. But at max, like $6-7 max, you know what I mean? You can get across town usually between $1.50 to $3, you know what I mean? Depending on where you go and what time of day you go to. But yeah, in a local section of town, local atmosphere action. Chaotic, but not crazy. You know what I mean? Because it's hectic, but they don't drive like there's no tomorrow, essentially. Like I said, respectful. They give you room. You know what I mean? They give a brother room to move. For sure. Yeah, there's definitely a few things I gotta get used to. You know what I mean? Southeast Asia does have its, I don't know, there's a looseness, but there's also kind of a cuckoo element to Southeast Asia. I compared it, it's like Florida, you know what I mean? I don't know, I guess when you have warmer tropical weather, the people are kind of loose, but there's also kind of, at times can be a very cuckoo for Cocoa Puff sort of element, you know what I mean? It just kind of is the nature of the beast, you know what I mean? Not only for the locals, but for the people of the tracks. And I guess to some degree, I'm a bit of a weirdo too. Oh, shit. But there's some real cuckoos out there. I mean, some real crazy characters. So you gotta be careful at the same time, not too crazy where you're just watching you know what I mean? You can't be too neurotic, you know what I mean? You gotta be cautious, but not too neurotic. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, mobile data and air pollution. I guess those are the two major things. But yeah, this city, always something rocking, always something jumping. 13 million people, so a lot of people, a lot of shit going on. Sure. Yeah, I think live streaming is just a better fit for me. You know what I mean? It's I'm more in my element with live streaming, and you can catch things. It's like spur of the moment. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? With Mexico, when I was live streaming, I didn't know that you know, that horse mouth prostituta would come and sneak me behind. I mean, there's a crazy, you know, there's an unpredictable element, you know what I mean? Because you're in the element, you know what I mean? It's as real as it gets. Just pointing the camera and live streaming, you know what I mean? Getting that real time reaction, which is partially what I'm trying to mimic now. Yeah, man, but still keeping the momentum strong, still keeping it going. This air's thick. The air tonight is thick. You know what I mean? Pretty polluted, not good to front. Ah, shit. Well, yeah, you can get your teeth whitened for less than a dub. For less than $20, you can get your teeth professionally whitened. I gotta do that shit. Too. But anywho, enough about boring, whatever. Next scene is we're gonna get some data shit sorted out. So yeah, the footage after that is pretty scattered. I was mainly focusing my attentions on, you know, really doing the live streaming thing, really doing the teaching thing, primarily doing the teaching thing in Vietnam / Cambodia. So the thing about Vietnam is teaching in Vietnam was cool. I mean, the kids were respectful, they were attentive, you know, they were eager to learn and excited about, you know, interacting with the foreigner. So I had no problems there. The pay was decent too. I guess the thing about it is that I came at a weird time because the main hiring season is September, October. So I came like November, really December, going into that winter break. So, you know, less hours there in general. Although I have more experience though. You know, I got my experience in, but with funds being tight and other things being tight, I had to hightail it to Cambodia. So with Cambodia, there's less barrier. I mean, you can teach English like that. You know, you can teach English you can teach in university, right? Without a degree. You can teach in any school without a degree. I mean, you know, the barriers are smaller, but it's more competition, less pay, and more demanding. Because I was primarily teaching in like a fake international, like private school. You know, teaching like spoiled rich kids English. You know, for a bit, then I had to hightail it back. Left my laptop, which has, you know, even more footage, but I'm just hitting you with these scattered bits, these scattered pieces, you know what I mean? Of course, like killing fields footage, other sorts of footage, but yeah, I mean, teaching in Cambodia versus teaching in Vietnam, living there, you know what I mean? Because teaching and living, it sucks. Like, living in Vietnam is, people are more conservative, more, you know, toned down, you know what I mean? Sort of a live and let live sort of a vibe, you know what I mean? Of course, the older generation can be some sort of way, but for the most part, it's like live and let live. I would prefer Vietnam. I mean, you know, number one is, of course, Thailand. Number two is Vietnam. I guess number three would probably be, you know, like Japan or something like that. But I say overall, yeah, I do. Yeah, I enjoyed my time in Vietnam. I mean, even Cambodia. I mean, you know, chick action is great. You know what I mean? You know, in both places, so I'll give it that. But just living there, cost of food's higher because of the import taxes, and also, yeah, electricity is higher too. Trading center work. The thing about trading center work is like, it pays less, but I mean, if you can get your foot in the door, trading center would probably be a good bridge. But yeah, I mean, I have my experiences. I have the footage. I even had a few people reach back out. You know me. I guess they assumed that I'm gonna come back in September, which I was booking too with that thing that happened in what we call Alaska. So it's gonna be more of a gauntlet, more of a bitch to get back, a lot more barriers, per usual. But I will get back either late this year or probably early next year. But yeah, I mean, now is just honing it in, honing my, just getting a good amount of capital, just gunning for it yet again, you know what I mean? And yeah, but I did enjoy my time in Vietnam. Despite some, and I mean, I just should have stuck to my guns, to be honest. Now that I think about it, but yeah, I mean, food's good, rent's good, chick action's great. Missed that, especially. I mean, they're both pretty underrated in that regard, which it should stay underrated, to be honest. But yeah. Have a bit of more, I have scattered footage here and there of my trips. This is probably going to be it for the while. I do have Las Vegas footage. I do have other footage, but yeah. In the upcoming weeks, going to put that up, but just bear with me. You know what I mean? Getting back to the swing of things, got to get back at it again, and yeah. Just a shorter vlog, just a shorter, at least for now, like I said, have a little bit more footage tucked in the laptop, but that's way, that's way out there. So just stay tuned for D's POV, more adventures, more a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Just gotta get back at it.